for a tough test, I should say, for Josh Prock's team. Commerce Lions, perfect 11-0 record, one of only 7 teams still undefeated in women's basketball in Division II ranks. What has made this Commerce Lion team so dangerous this year?
They're talented. They've got a lot of returnees from years past. They got a transfer in Reve Payne from Texas A&M Kingsville. She was a key cog for the Javelinas the last couple years. Now she's with the Lions. They're fast, they play hard, and they've got a great coach in Jason Burton.
All right, the Lady Buffs have a great coach as well. Had a chance to visit with Josh Prock. Let's look at that video as we talked to Coach Prock about his expectations for tonight and also the great job that the Lady Buffs had in the month of December. Visiting here with Lady Buff head coach Josh Prock. Coach, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you guys.
It is really good to have the Lady Buffs actually back here in Canyon, Texas. It's been a long time since the Lady Buffs have had a home game. It seems, in fact, almost a month since West Texas A&M has played a home game here at the First United Bank Center. During the time away, though, a month of December, 5 wins and only 2 losses, running the overall record to now 9 wins and 7 losses. Going back to December, so back to 2021, what did you learn about your team? What growth was shown by the Lady Buffs during that road stretch?
Well, it was fun to watch. You mentioned the word growth. It was fun to watch this team grow, Lucas. I think we got better offensively, which is one of the things that we've been really striving to do. I think we've become more balanced with our team, with our rotations, and I think some, definitely other young ladies are stepping up and contributing with what we need. Defensively, with the exception of the Southern Indiana game, has been still pretty good. I mean, we've been pretty good there, and so we want to obviously keep that trend up. But I think offensively, we really improved.
Yeah, team had a solid start to conference last week. Watching the Lady Buffs on the road, getting wins over University of Arkansas, Fort Smith, and then Oklahoma Christian in Edmond. One stat that did stand out to me, Coach, looking at the box scores, was your production off the bench.
Yeah.
You mentioned that a little bit. 66 points off the bench in 2 games. The rebounds were there. Assist totals were up. Why was the bench so good? And talk about what that does for your team.
Oh, it's absolutely. I mean, it's nice to know that you can obviously turn to the bench and put in anybody over there, and they're going to come in and be productive. I mean, that's not a blessing that not everybody has, and we certainly do have that. And but yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any. Like I said, there's not any kids over there that we don't feel that can do it. And you mentioned rebounding. I've coached a lot of dominant rebounding performances, but I'm not sure I've seen anybody do what we did against Oklahoma Christian. 60-34 with 27 offensive rebounds. I mean, that was pretty impressive what these young ladies did.
With the rebounding, and I know your teams are always known for rebounding, not just defensively but offensively, crashing the boards. Is that a natural mindset for these players, or is it something you work on in practice and instill that?
Well, probably about 3 or 4 years ago, I actually stopped doing rebounding drills because I was tired of getting people hurt. But it's a mindset. We just every single possession we're harping as coaches on crash, whether it's offensive or defensively. Hey, block them out. And so I think going against ourselves every day of practice really helps because, for example, if I'm guarding Carly and I can block her out,
Carly Machenbach.
Yeah, I can probably block out anybody in the league.
Yeah.
And same thing with the post. If I can block out Olivia Lewis, I can probably block out anybody in the league. So it really gives you great practice every day going against girls like that.
Yeah. You've had some battles with your opponent tonight, the head coach Jason Burton of the Texas A&M-Commerce Lions. You've had several battles with him over the years, and so you know him, you know his teams. His team tonight, pretty special. They're number 2 in the country. They're undefeated. They've had some good wins this season. This will be their first conference battle because they had some games that were postponed over the break. What specifically about this year's team makes them so dangerous and challenging for you tonight?
Well, I think in the past you always know Commerce to really run. They run that better now than they ever have. Yeah. I mean, they're really getting up and down the court. Defensive pressure, they really amp it up. They really get in you. And so I think defensive pressure and really pushing the ball in transition. And the Robinson kid obviously elevates that to another level because she's so fast.
Their point guard.
Yeah, their point guard's so fast. And she's left-handed, so it's a little different. Usually fast kids, fast kids in leagues in the past, the Princess Davis, the Marquita Daniels, they're all right-handed. She's left-handed, so that makes it a little different.
Yeah. You're going to have lots of keys on your board before you go out tonight for your team to be successful and have to execute. What is the number one thing you want to see from the Lady Buffs? You have to do if you want to knock off Commerce.
Defensive transition.
Okay.
We got to get back. We got to stop transition, and if we can do do that, I like our chances.
Okay. Head coach Josh Prock, the Lady Buffs, getting set to take on Texas A&M-Commerce, number 2 ranked team in the country. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, I'll have the starting lineups in the opening tip here between West Texas A&M and Texas A&M-Commerce right here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. Let's look at the starting lineups for the visiting team, the number 2 ranked team in the country, the Texas A&M-Commerce Lions. Starters tonight for the Lions, number 3, Shania Wright. She's a 5'8" senior from DeSoto, outstanding three-point shooter and over 1,000 points in her career for Texas A&M-Commerce. Number 4, Reve Payne, 5'5" senior from Pearland, Texas, 18 points, her season high this year against Northeastern State. Number 10, post player Desiree Kernal. Kernal, a 6-foot sophomore from Newton, Kansas, 12 points, 8 rebounds a game, first team All-LSC last season. Number 11, Mackenzie Schott, a 5'4" freshman from Flower Mound, making her first start this season. And number 34, Layla Lawrence, 6'1" freshman from Louisville, a very talented freshman, averaging 14.6 rebounds over the last 5 games. Head coach for the Texas A&M-Commerce Lions, Jason Burton, in his 8th season, 20-plus wins. He's done that 3 times. Last year, made it to the second round in the NCAA tournament before bowing out to Southwestern Oklahoma State. And again, his team, ranked number 2 in the country, have not lost all season long. Their closest game, a 6-point win against Colorado State Pueblo back in early November. Now the home team, the starters for your West Texas A&M Lady Buffs. Head coach Josh Prock, and he's got the Lady Buffs currently at a 9-win, 7-loss record. They have a great start in the Lone Star Conference play, winning both games last weekend on the road. And so a 2-0 start for WT. They defeated University of Arkansas Fort Smith 77-64. And then Oklahoma Christian, they won in Edmond against Oklahoma Christian 89-68. The starters for the Lady Buffs, number 11, Zamri Roberts, the 5'7" junior from Portales, New Mexico. 23 points for Zam in the win over Oklahoma Christian, including 5 3-pointers made. She averages 15 points this season for the Lady Buffs. Her former teammate at Eastern New Mexico, current teammate here at West Texas A&M, number 21, Olivia Lewis. What a season she's having. The 6'2" senior from Los Lunas, New Mexico. 9 points a game, 8 rebounds, leads the team with 36 shot blocks. She'll make another start here for WT tonight. Joining Olivia and Zam in the backcourt will be Carly Machenbacher, 5'8" sophomore from Moorhead, Minnesota. 9 points, 8 rebounds a game for the talented guard, a transfer from Minnesota State Moorhead. Number 30, Lauren Taylor, 5'10" junior from Collierville, Tennessee. 7 points, 3 rebounds a game for Lauren. And also inside, 6'2" freshman post, Jayla Burgess wears number 33, 8 points a game, 6 rebounds for Jayla Burgess. Again, I'm Lucas Kinsey, joined by Kent Johnson, and we are glad to be back here at the First United Bank Center. Glad to have some basketball. Over a month, KJ, really, since the Lady Buffs fans have been able to see WT here at the First United Bank Center. We do still remember the rules of basketball. You got to put the ball in the hole. The other thing with the game of basketball is you got to play defense, and that's what Coach Prock knows. He talked about in pregame. They've got to find a way to slow down Commerce because the Lions are very fast.
Yeah, this is a Commerce team that averages just over 83 points a game. They put the ball in the bucket. They have 200-point games already. What I'm looking at right now, Lucas, is the fact that 3 of the Lady Buffs' 7 losses have come against teams ranked in the top 5, but they've won 7 of their last 9, including their first 2 Lone Star Conference matchups, which were on the road. They played very well last week.
So it is going to be a game of pace. Which team can control the pace? The tip, tap back and controlled by West Texas A&M. And so it'll be the Lady Buffs that start things off first. Again, 7 losses, but in the 7 losses, 3 of those 7 coming to top 6 teams this year. That's a great start. They go inside to Lauren Taylor. Taylor turns and gets a strong 2.
Something else to keep in mind, this Lion team has not played in 17 days due to both COVID and the holiday break.
Yeah.
See how long it takes to get their legs under them.
Well, a good 3-point try from the corner missed by Reve Payne. The rebound cleared for the Lady Buffs. That'll be important tonight, rebounding against a very athletic and tall Texas A&M-Commerce team. Seem to always have talented post players. Lady Buffs with some talented post players as well. They feel like they can go inside to Olivia Lewis tonight and have some success there. Zam Roberts will try the 3. It's off the mark, but Taylor gets a good offensive rebound. It's one of the things that WT has been so successful with this year's rebounding. They average 43 rebounds a game. There's a shot that's missed, and then it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with WT. These are the top 2 rebounding teams in the Lone Star Conference. You look at what Texas A&M-Commerce does. They out-rebound their opponents 47-35.
Well, and then you got Olivia Lewis, who transfers in from Eastern New Mexico. She was the school's all-time leading rebounder over there. She comes over here, and she's averaging over 8 boards a game.
There's a nice move from Lewis with the left hand, and she used some nice touch to get that bucket in. 4-0 quick lead here for West Texas A&M over Texas A&M-Commerce. It's interesting in the matchup between these 2 teams. The last 7 games, the last 7 times these 2 teams have played, Commerce has only won once. They're 1-6 against the Lady Buffs. There's a shot that's put in inside from the true freshman, Layla Lawrence. Commerce fans very excited about what she has done this year from Louisville. Has not been shy at all. One of the top scorers on Jason Burton's team, true freshman. A good look for Zam in the corner. Can't get it. The Lady Buffs fight for the rebound, and there's Machenbacher coming out of the pile with another offensive board, giving the Lady Buffs an extra possession. And Olivia Lewis will take advantage. So far we've seen a couple of extra shot opportunities for WT because of their aggressiveness on the boards.
Second chance points. Huge.
6-2 lead. Kernall's going to go strong inside and draw a foul, and that's going to go against Olivia Lewis. First foul against Olivia Lewis, and it's going to be free throws coming for Kernall. We saw her last year, the sophomore from Newton, Kansas, against these Lady Buffs. 23 points, 11 rebounds. That was in the Lone Star Conference semifinal when Commerce knocked out WT in the tournament, in the LSC tournament, I should say. This team has really been knocking on the door. Commerce has, as the free throw goes in and out over the last 2 seasons. Last year they were 14-4, second-round appearance in the NCAAs. Of course, 2 years ago had an incredible season. They were 28-3, and then nobody got to play in the postseason. But what Jason Burton has done, Kent, in his time at Commerce has been very impressive.
Yeah, he took over a team that was down and out. No better way to say it than that. And he has made them into one of the better teams, not just in the South Central, but nationally.
And, of course, last season for Texas A&M-Commerce to be competing here in the Lone Star Conference last season, that they'll compete in Division II. There's a foul inside against Commerce. Jayla Burgess takes it strong inside and is fouled. Commerce will make the jump next season to Division I ranks. They'll head to the Southland Conference. And so if you're going to go from Division II to Division I, you want to go, obviously, having a season like what they're having and having the success that they are with their program. Burgess makes the first free throw. Jayla had a fun week last week as Lady Buffs were on the road in Arkansas and then also in Edmond, Oklahoma. Well, she's from Tulsa, Oklahoma, so a lot of family was able to come over and watch her. Her mom was excited about that. Her mom, her grandma, and her aunt. She got a lot of fans in the family, and they love watching Jayla play. And a good start here for Jayla and the Lady Buffs with this 8-3 lead. First quarter action, 7:15 to play. Nice pass inside and a great catch from the freshman Lawrence to score that bucket, and that was the quickness shown there by Deani Robinson. Coach Prock says number 12 for the Commerce Lions, their best player. Good offensive rebound and a putback for Lauren Taylor, who already has 4 points. And right now, Coach Burton's shaking his head. He's not happy because his team's not blocking out.
Well, the Lady Buffs are hustling in the paint. Lauren Taylor doing a great job of getting her own rebound and putting it in.
Nearly a turnover. It is a turnover. Burgess steals it away from Lawrence. And the Lady Buffs have the ball. And they also have a 10-5 lead. And you have to love the way that WT has come out and played so far in this first quarter. Again, against the number 2 team in the country. Cast is open from the top. Bang! Knocks the 3 down. And we said this, Kent. You look at the 2 teams when they played last year. It was a 6-point win for Commerce over WT. And Madison Cast against the Lions. Last year, 10 points, 4 or 5 from the field. On the other side,
how about a block?
She gets a shot block but didn't secure the rebound. Kernal went right back at Cast and drew a foul. So it's going to be more free throws coming here for the Lions. Commerce undefeated, but this is their first conference game because you mentioned it, KJ. They had a couple games postponed. We hate to see that happening, but there's nothing that the teams can do about it.
Yeah, it's going around the conference right now. It looks like Cameron and A&M-Kingsville's women, international, all being hit by it.
Yeah. You look at those conference standings, and right now at the top, 3 teams that are all undefeated. How about this? Texas A&M Kingsville with a huge upset win last week over Lubbock Christian at the Steinke Center. And then Cameron, the Aggies, you just mentioned them. Emma Andrews' team is undefeated.
Of course, they were in the regionals last year.
Yes, they were. And then Josh Prock's team, 2-0. Right now the Lady Buffs trying to get it up the court against this full court pressure. They just do. Some subs into the game off the bench along with Cast is Haley Jansons and Taylor Williams. The shot clock already now under 10 seconds, so they get it to Zam. She does her magic, goes into the paint, and then the magic doesn't matter because number 21, Juliana Lewis, just blocks it out of the air. Lewis, 6'1" senior from Long Beach, California. Uses her length there. And a nice shot inside. Give the bucket to number 24, Asia Smith. That's what makes this Commerce team so difficult is they have so many weapons, so many guards that are quick, so many bigs that come in and can be a problem inside. Here's Machenbacher for a 3, a good look, but it's in and out. And that right there is what Commerce wants to do. They run, they get an easy bucket in transition. It's
Madison Cast lost where the ball was on the floor and then fouled after the shot.
It was a perfect pass. Here's a look at the replay, and you got to stop the transition. The shot's missed. Get back on defense. Coach Prock told his team that, but it did not work the way he wanted on that play. Give the assist to Asia Smith, and it's a 3-point play thanks to Simone James. Nearing the 5-minute mark, first quarter, and now Commerce has cut that Lady Buff lead to 1. It's 13-12. Here's Zam. She'll drive in, miss the shot. Coming down the other way, it's a left-handed floater in the paint. Missed. Good box out by Taylor Williams. Is going to force an over-the-back call against Commerce. Dorian Norris goes over the back. And that will take us to the media timeout. 4:48 to play, first quarter. A great one here from the First United Bank Center. These two teams going at it 13-12. The Lady Buffs lead by 1. We're back after this full timeout here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Hey, here's tonight's piece of the game.
J. Ferg Roofing has been protecting our community for 15 years. With more than 30,000 homes and businesses protected by our roofing work, we're proud of our ability to provide efficient, lasting solutions for your roofing needs. What makes us stand out from the competition is that we work for you, with dedicated team members who guide you every step of the way. That is the J. Ferg advantage. Quality, experience, fast pass scheduling, customer rewards. We have it all. Call J. Ferg Roofing today for a free inspection. We are Jayford Roofing. We are more.
Well, the Texas A&M-Commerce Lions on a 7-0 run over the last minute, 20 seconds. They've hit 4 of their last 5 for the game. Commerce, 4 of 6 from the field, 66%, 4 of 5 from the line. Lady Buffs, 5 of 12 from the field. They've knocked down 1 3-pointer. They're a perfect 2 of 2. Lady Buffs out rebounding the Lions 6-3. 4 of the Lady Buffs' 6 rebounds on the offensive end. 6 second chance points, Lucas.
All right, so we'll see here in the second quarter as they get things going, or excuse me, after the immediate timeout, the Lady Buffs can respond, but they don't. They turn it over, and Asia Smith knows what to do. She goes swooping inside and scores the left-handed layup. And that pressure getting to West Texas A&M a little bit now.
Lions with their first lead.
A look for Williams in the corner, but she misses everything. The rebound pulled down by Commerce. Now in the half court, Smith wants to work on Williams. They'll be patient and go inside. Good defense by Burgess to force the miss, but they can't corral the rebound. And it's a 9-0 run. Lady Buffs just struggling to find the offense. They're 0 for the last 4 from the field in a scoring drought of 220. And I think a lot of that is in part to this defense being turned up by Texas A&M Commerce. They've made the Lady Buffs uncomfortable. 3-pointer with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Got it. That's Deani Robinson with the pull-up 3 from the left wing. And Commerce extends its lead to 4, 17-13.
.12 run for the Lions.
Here's Lauren Taylor. She'll take one and make it. And so far, Kent, this is a great start for Lauren Taylor.
Yeah.
As aggressive as we've seen her in quite some time, and a good start for her.
And 5 of the Lady Buffs baskets have been inside the paint.
Commerce goes into the paint. 2-point shot missed. Ball's going to go back to West Texas A&M. Good defense by Burgess again against the Commerce Lions. Again, you said it, Kent. They have not played in 17 days. And for Commerce, you go back and you look at when they played before the Christmas break. One of those wins, how about this, 81-35, they defeated Midwestern State. They held Midwestern State in the fourth quarter to just 2 points. Taylor likes the matchup, tries the left hand, missed the shot. She's got 6 points. Lady Buffs trail by 2, and a good steal by Machenbacher. Comes away with it and flips it back to Zam. Lady Buffs run ahead. Janssens tries a 3, and it's good from the top. Yes. Both threes made from that exact spot right there. The first one was Madison Cast. Haley Janssens gets in on the action. Last week on the road, averaged 10 points a game. They leave a layup open. Kernal missed it, and then they're going to say Zam Roberts had the ball and stepped out of bounds. Kernal's wondering how that one didn't go in.
Yeah, someone defensively lost their assignment on that. Kernal was way too open.
Janssen's going to go to the bench and get a breather, but last week averaged 10 points in the 2 wins on the road, including against Oklahoma Christian, 12 and 11. Shot again missed inside. Rebound, put back no good. Now the Lady Buffs can't grab a rebound, and eventually it's going to be a tie ball. Possession arrow says it'll stay with the Lions. And you look at the rebounds, and it's kind of evened out now, 8-7 in favor of Commerce. Kernal, tough too, missed it. Burgess gets the rebound, and then a quick foul's going to go against Kernal.
That'll be her second.
Yeah, she didn't think she had fouled there. She was trying to give Jason Smith an explanation after the foul was called. On the offensive side, Lewis puts up a 2, missed it. Look at another rebound from Machenbacher. She'll pass outside, and Jayla Burgess hits a 3. Splash from the right wing for Burgess. And with that three, the Lady Buffs lead by 4, 21-17. Now an 8-0 run by West Texas A&M. It's like a boxing match. The two sides just trading blows back and forth. Ball tipped and nearly stolen. Kernal has the ball poked free right into the hands of number 3, Shania Wright, and then Olivia Lewis comes up with the basketball.
Stripped it away.
Good defense, good help defense by WT. Burgess draws a double team. Pass outside to Taylor, her three way short, and it's an air ball that goes out of bounds. They were wondering if there was a tip on that shot, but that one just came off the hands wrong there for Taylor. And back to Texas A&M-Commerce.
And after being on a roll, the Lions have missed their last 6 field goals now.
Ball goes inside. Shot blocked out of the air. Olivia Lewis with another shot block.
Block and a rebound.
It was Jordan Beatty that tried the shot inside for Commerce. Machenbacher, good drive, but missed the shot. WT, second most in the nation in shot blocks coming into tonight's game with 69. There's another one for Lewis, but they're not able to get the rebound, and then a foul will go against West Texas A&M.
Yeah, foul's going to be on Jayla Burgess reaching in there, but Olivia on the defensive end denying the layups left and right.
Here's a look at that last one there. That will send the Lions to the free throw line after the foul went on Jayla Burgess, her first personal. And a first free throw no good for Layla Lawrence. Again, a true freshman. Made her first start on December 20th against Arkansas Fort Smith. It was a pretty good first start. She scored 21 points.
From Louisville High School, the Fighting Farmers.
That's right, one of the best in the state of Texas, Kent.
One of my favorite nicknames. Grab that pitchfork and get after them.
Down to just 24 seconds left. Taylor with a great move inside, but she missed the layup. Lady Buffs are going to get the ball back because the ball goes between two Commerce Lions. Couldn't squeeze that rebound.
Move. Couldn't get the ball to fall, and then the Lions have 3 players down there getting the defensive board, and nobody could hang on to it.
You got to love what you're seeing from Taylor, though, with how she is driving the ball inside. Travel's going to go against Asia Himer, the freshman from Albuquerque, who's starting to play more minutes, getting more comfortable in her role, a great shooter. And I think Coach Prock had said when she learns the system defensively and some of the other things we need her to do, she's going to be a player. She scored 10 points in Arkansas.
10 seconds.
Here's Robinson up top. She drives and has it stolen. Machenbacher checks the time. 1 second. Got to get it off Carly, and she can't. As it was good defense. Did they call a foul? Or is it just end of the quarter?
There's a signal for the end of the quarter.
Okay, so that will take us to quarter number 2. A great start here for the Lady Buffs. They lead the number 2 ranked Lions 21-17. We're back after this full timeout from the First United Bank Center here in Canyon.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Wi-Fi 6.
Lady Buffs with a 21-17 lead here as we start the second quarter. Lucas, you remember back at the 5-minute media timeout, the Lions were 4 of 6 from the field, and we're starting to get on the roll. Well, since that point, they've hit just 2 of 11.
Yeah.
Lady Buff's done a great job. 3 block shots defensively for WT. Olivia Lewis with 2, Jayla Burgess with 1. Lady Buffs have also forced 4 Commerce turnovers. Neither team shooting particularly well. 38% from the floor for WT, 35% for A&M-Commerce.
I think that's one thing Coach Brock is going to look at is that field goal percentage. He doesn't want the Lions shooting at a high percentage, so it's good into the first quarter. You said it, 35% shooting, 6 of 17. They haven't given up many threes, just 1 3-pointer made for the Lions. The Lions are getting to the free throw line, though. They've made 4 of 7. WT gets the ball to start the quarter, and then the ball goes through Haley Jansen's hands, and it's going to be a tie ball back to Commerce, not the way that Coach Brock wanted to start in the second quarter. Credit Commerce for the defense. That's a tough bounce pass, though, at that angle right there from the top. Turnover for the Lady Buffs, the 4th of the ball game. Robinson, goodness.
That was too easy.
Yeah, she is not only one of the best players in the conference, she's one of the quicker players in the country. We remember Princess Davis for so many years as a guard for the Lions, and they brought in Deani Robinson 2 seasons ago. Coach Burton said, I got this new player, and she may be faster than Princess. Shot missed inside by Machenbacher. Good defense by the Lions as they collapse. And they push it quickly. Shania Wright back outside to Robinson. The left-handed 3 is good. Nothing but net there. So a great start for Commerce. And they lead 22-21. Good answer on the other side for Zam. And that's her first points.
Yeah, nice job of creating space there for the shot.
1 of 6 from the field for Zam Roberts. Led the Lady Buffs last week, both times in points. And a 2-pointer. Sweet shot there for Shania Wright. Excellent 3-point shooter. Last season, an All-American, honorable mention All-American selection. The layup off the mark there by Olivia Lewis. Commerce runs, and this is where they are most dangerous. You kind of call it showtime a little bit. I mean, it's going back to the old 80s Lakers. Just get up and down the court, get a shot quickly before the defense can set up. They just called a foul there against the Lions, and it was against Reve Payne.
That's the first team foul in the second period for A&M-Commerce.
Subs in for West Texas A&M as Machenbacher will get a breather. Asia Himer back in for WT. Some pressure in the backcourt. They get it to Taylor. Now they'll set up the offense with 8 minutes to play in the first half. And the Lady Buffs trailing by 3. They led by 4 after the first quarter. Shot sticks in the corner there, the wedgie from Zam. And that's impressive down there. Usually the official has to get another basketball and knock the ball down in the women's game sometimes, but Simone James, 6'2", redshirt freshman, says, I got this.
She has more hop than I have. Lady Buffs keep the ball in alternating possession there.
So it will be an inbound throw here for Zam Roberts. Finds Lewis. Back out to Himer for 3. No. So WT a little cold to start the second quarter, along with some turnover issues. The Commerce Lions are out and running, but it's turned over, stolen by Taylor. And she'll go all the way, but missed the layup, got spooked. And just missed it point blank. Lewis drives and is fouled before she passes the ball outside. Goodness, that's one Taylor would like to have back.
Simone James picks up the foul. A hand check on Lewis as she drove.
West Texas A&M 0 of their last 4 from the field. And Commerce has fixed their shooting woes. They're shooting 48% now in the game. The 3 is off the mark by Zam Roberts. Pushing it down the court. Dorian Norris tries baseline drive and is cut off.
The Lions are 4-4 from the floor this quarter. Lewis
falls to the ground. And whistle blew. I don't know what the call was.
They called a kicked ball.
Okay. So it goes off the foot of Olivia Lewis. Kickball is the call, and it stays with Texas A&M-Commerce. One of the goals for WT tonight, KJ, was contain Commerce's transition game. Coach Prock wanted 10 points, less than 12 points, I should say, in transition. On the other side now, WT needs a bucket, needs it bad, trailing by 5. Instead, they get a turnover.
.60 run for the Lions over the last minute 50.
The bad news here for WT, I just told you that stat that Coach Prock was wanting. Yeah. Well, so far, the Lions have 10 points in transition.
And what was the magic number?
12.
They'd better tighten it up.
Okay.
As my dad would say, time to buckle down.
Well, each team having some trouble with the turnovers as Commerce shuffles. Dorian Norris shuffles her feet and turns it over. Taylor Williams back in the game for WT along with Jillian Sowell. Trying to keep bodies fresh here in this first half. Lewis is open. Mid-range jump shot. No, she follows her shot, though. Puts up a 2. Looks like she almost traveled. Rebound comes down to Burgess. The shot's not going in. Taylor Williams tries one, and it's off the mark, too strong. Tough to score when those shots just are not going in. 0 for the last 9 from the field. 6 minutes still to play here in the second quarter. Deanna Robinson, strong drive. Step back 2 is good.
She is having a ball game.
It's an 8-0 run here for Commerce, and so in the second quarter, the two teams are going opposite directions offensively. Commerce is getting hot, and the Lady Buffs are cold.
Deanna Robinson with 14 points.
3 missed by Sowell. Machenbacher gets another offensive rebound. A bucket needed desperately here. Lewis misses the shot, misses again. Burgess gets it. She finally gets one to go in. That one was thinking about crawling out, but took a nice bounce in for West Texas A&M. Lead cut back to 5. Burgess with a good first half. She's got 7 points and is perfect 2 for 2 from the field. Lewis blocks the shot away from behind. 4th shot block of the game here for West Texas A&M. Sowell, shot fake, puts up a 2. Missed it, and a good rebound there by James. Lions quickly. Robinson behind the back, razzle-dazzle, nearly got the 2 to drop. Here's Burgess, sets her feet, and she hits again. So Jason Burton wants a timeout. Frustrated with some calls, frustrated with his defense the last 2 possessions, but Commerce with a strong second quarter leading this one 30-27. We're back after the timeout here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Here's the catch. Billy, you got to shoot it backwards.
Digital.
Okay, we're going to give you 3 attempts. Here you go.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Jenkins Doors and Windows began serving the Texas Panhandle in 1927, and we take pride in being a part of your neighborhood. We don't use false promises or gimmicks. We simply offer quality doors and windows at a fair price, and we stand behind every sale. Jenkins is family-owned and operated, and proudly continues the traditions of quality and excellence that started over 80 years ago. Call us at 372-4336 or stop by our showroom at 820 West 6th and let our knowledgeable staff help you pick out the perfect doors and windows for your home.
Well, this morning when I walked outside, it was 9 degrees in Canyon, Texas.
Hopefully you had your jacket on.
I was smart enough to put one on. It's warmer here in the First United Bank Center, but offensively for the Lady Buffs, I think they're still feeling the effects of the freeze. 2 of their last 14 from the field.
Jayla Burgess has been really kind of keeping the Lady Buffs in this thing here in the second quarter.
3 of 17 from the field in the quarter,
tough.
17%. Commerce has hit 6 of 8.
Burgess has 9 points. Scored a couple of twos. Last 2 possessions. Trying to play tough defense inside. Commerce misses the shot. Burgess saves it, but it goes right into the hands of Robinson, who cannot miss.
7 of 9 from the floor. Deani Robinson here in the first half. There's a 2-pointer, almost a 3, a 2 by Jillian Soel. Shot that off the dribble, quick.
Lady Buffs are going to try to play a little bit of zone here, trying to match up out of it because Commerce does have the shooters. But right now they're going inside, and a 2 again for Layla Lawrence. Good patience by the freshman. Gets the shot over Burgess to bump the lead back up again to 5, 34-29. It's been tight the whole way. Shot missed, and a rebound is tracked down by Deani Robinson. In transition, quick one, and it's a good one. There's the 3, good for Asia Smith from the left wing. And this is, or matches, I should say, the largest lead of the game for Texas A&M-Commerce. Good answer on the other side. Was it a 3? It is. Splashed from the corner by Soel.
She's hit consecutive shots.
Big shot there for West Texas A&M. Bringing it back to a 5-point deficit. Trying to isolate the post inside, and a good steal by Burgess. And Jayla looks tired.
One of the things you work on in practice, denying the inlet pass, and that's exactly what she did. Good positioning.
Yeah, right now you got some Lady Buff players that are getting a little gas because as soon as a shot is missed or goes in, they have to get back on defense. Commerce scores again as Lawrence is able to make the 2. She's having a great game for Commerce with 8 points now. And the lead back up to 7. Jansen's 3 off the mark. And as you get more tired, Kent, you're starting to see this. Crashing the boards, it's not happening. Lady Buffs started the game offensively with several rebounds and extra possessions. Right now it's a combination of fatigue and also worrying about getting back in transition defense. Good steal by Taylor Williams. Ahead to Zam, and they get a 2-pointer. Layup is good there for Zam. Looking at that layup, and it almost didn't have enough mustard. Minute and a half to play before halftime, 39-34. Commerce leading by 5. A strong drive and a whistle and a foul against West Texas A&M.
They got Jayla with the reach. That's her second. Just the Lady Buffs' first of this quarter. We got a timeout.
All right. We'll step we're going to...
I guess we don't have a timeout.
We'll shoot the free throws here.
We have a lot of substitutions.
We do have a lot of substitutions because we had all those tired bodies. Lady Buffs get Olivia Lewis back in, Lauren Taylor. And the free throw is off the mark. Commerce now from the free throw line 4 for 8. WT 2 of 2. Second one is good for Smith. She's had a strong first half with now 8 points. Machenbacher gets a ball screen. Being very patient here. Shot clock down to 10 seconds. Lewis drives against Beatty, turns, draws a whistle. The shot was off the mark, but foul was called against Commerce, and they got Beatty reaching in. And so Olivia will go to the free throw line, a great free throw shooter this year. At 81%. Last week on the road in the 2 conference wins. Very consistent with 10 points and 10 rebounds both games. First free throw is good. 40-35 now. WT needing a defensive stop or 2. to finish the first half. At halftime, Kent will visit with men's associate head coach Chris Gove. Big game coming up for West Texas A&M men. It's always seems like it's a tough battle when they play Texas A&M-Commerce. Beatty with a turnaround 2, missed it. And so they get the stop. Now can the Lady Buffs get a bucket, cut into this 4-point deficit. Taylor will drive, split the defense, spin, miss the shot. An acrobatic move, but no points to show for it there from Taylor, who is now 3 of 10 from the field. Commerce will slow it down a little bit here with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Shot missed. Machenbacher with the long rebound will push ahead. And get the 2. She got fouled and was able to get the bucket. So a nice play there for Carly Machenbacher. That's what Coach Prock has been telling his transfer guard from the state of Minnesota. We need more of this, Carly. We need you being aggressive and trying to score. She's aggressive with her rebounding, with her defense. Sometimes, though, KJ, she needs to simply just put her on the deck and try to go score more.
She's scrappy, not afraid to mix it up. Pulls the Lady Buffs back within 1.
6 points for Machenbacher. A lot of balance in the scoring tonight for WT. 8 seconds before halftime. Kernal tried to pass it inside. High-low look there to her post teammate, Juliana Lewis. It was kicked, so it'll stay with Commerce with 4.4 seconds. Big possession here. Right before halftime, Robinson goes to work against Machenbacher. Great defense by Carly, forces the miss. It was short. And so a win there for WT in terms of the way they finished the half. They were down 40-35. They score 4 points to finish the quarter there and cut into that lead. It's 40-39 as we head to the locker rooms for halftime. We'll step aside, come back, and again, Kent will visit with Chris Gove, talk WT men's hoops action. We'll have some stats for you and get you ready for second half play here from the First United Bank Center. We're back after this on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
J-Ferg Roofing has been protecting our community for 15 years. With more than 30,000 homes and businesses protected by our roofing work, we're proud of our ability to provide efficient, lasting solutions for your roofing needs. What makes us stand out from the competition is that we work for you with dedicated team members who guide you every step of the way. That is the J-Ferg advantage. Quality, experience, fast pass scheduling, customer rewards. We have it all. Call J-Ferg Roofing today for a free inspection. We are J-Ferg Roofing. We are more.
Welcome to MetaDrive Pharmacy, Canyon's hometown pharmacy for over 32 years. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to counsel you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly, professional service and the highest quality medicines and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your healthcare needs.
This is what a new heart valve looks like. This is what a bypassed artery looks like. And this is what a repaired aortic aneurysm looks like. The BSA Heart and Vascular Team is here to help you live life to the fullest. From our state-of-the-art cardiac technologies to our dedicated heart specialists, our goal is to help you take the very best care of your heart so you can enjoy everything else that matters to you. BSA for life.
About ready. Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. We are at the half, where the second-ranked Lions of Texas A&M-Commerce hold a 1-point halftime advantage over West 40-39. A game that looks to be every bit as intense is going to come up at 7:30 tonight when the 11th-ranked Buffaloes host Texas A&M-Commerce. A&M-Commerce coming in at 10-1, the Buffs at 14-2. Joining us now, as always, Associate Head Coach Chris Gove. And as you look at this Lions team, they are always athletic, they are always fast, they hit the boards. Do they have a weakness?
They're really playing well together, especially on defense when they throw it in there, and there's no real one person you can say, if we shut this guy down, we have him. But defensively, they've been playing very well. It's a good team. They beat UT San Antonio, and they lost to South Alabama by a point. So this is a good team. It's going to be a great LSC game.
LSC, it's always just cutthroat when you get into it. Your Buffs, we'll back up a little bit. The last home game, December 13th against Champions College, and then you spent a week out in Las Vegas, won a pair of games in a tournament out there, and then opened LSC play this past week, making the long road trip to Fort Smith and Oklahoma Christian. Didn't play very well at Fort Smith, and then acted like the Buff standard was up a little bit when they got to Edmond, and played very well against Oklahoma Christian.
We played well against Oklahoma Christian. Fort Smith is a very good team, yep. And the one thing about the league this year is it's not a 20 or 22 game schedule. It's 16 games. It's not you used to always say it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. This is a sprint this year. You don't play, you play every team once. So Fort Smith's not coming back here to play us. So
we'll see them next year.
On top of that, you got to win your games, but then also with COVID knocking games out, you don't know if you're going to be playing or not. So there might be 10 to 12 conference games. So when you get a chance to play, you have to win. And we have such a great league top to bottom. It should be a great, fun game. We didn't play the best at Fort Smith. The one thing about our guys and our team is we always play hard. Growing up in Wisconsin, I think I was lucky to be around Dick Bennett 30 miles away, Stevens Point, Green Bay, then at Madison. Tony was 2 years older than me, and I think he's the best coach in college basketball right now. But the one thing Dick always had is he'd say he plays hard, plays smart. And you look at your team, and who would you put under both categories? Would you put they play hard and they play smart? We have everybody playing hard, I think. Playing smart, we have to get more names on there. And I'm not putting that on the guys. That's us as a coaching staff, getting our guys to figure things out. I thought we played harder. We played smarter on Saturday. We had 3 real good practices. And tonight, we've got to be much more aware, and that's all on us as coaches and players. So we need guys playing hard and playing smart together.
Now, watching box scores, which is all I can do when you're on the road, one of the players who looks like he's starting to emerge and show what he's capable of, Addison Wallace.
Yeah, Addison he's got a great build to him. He's 6'5". He can cover everybody. He can handle the ball a little. I think he's grown more confident in what we're trying to do with how he should handle the ball and shots he can take and the plays he can make. But the one thing about him, he's really had a great motor going after everything. But he's a guy you can put out there. I'd have no problem with him covering the center. I have no problem with him with the point guard. But he's really bought in, and he's taking it to another level. We need guys to come with him.
In 2 conference games, he's averaging 11.5 points, 8 rebounds. Finally, the guard play you're getting from Zach Toussaint and Julius Brown. You know they're steady, but they've continued to do a good job.
They do a great job. Cameron Bell off the bench, we know we can count on him, and we know what he's going to do. Tonight we're going to need a lot of people handling the ball together. It's the way the college game has evolved and changed. You used to be able to develop everybody. Now you have such new teams thrown together. It used to be where you didn't get on the court until you knew what to expect out of these players. There's times we just got to throw people out. I mean, Jesse Aweezy is just such a great talent, and it's kind of on us as coaches. We got to throw him out there. He's going to screw up, and we got to let him play through those screw-ups because he's a great kid, and he's going to learn from him. And I think he's going to have a good one, I'm hoping, and we need him to have it for us.
It's going to be the Buffs and the Lions coming up at 7:30. Special thanks to Chris Gove for sharing his wisdom and always some wit.
Yeah, it was fun watching Wisconsin beat Purdue the other night. Wasn't that one?
That's one last dig there. Boiler up. Lady Buffs trailing the Lions by 1, 40-39 at the half. We'll take a timeout when we come back. Lucas will have your first half stats. You're watching Lady Buff basketball on the LSC Digital Network.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Buffs!
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. We're at halftime, and West Texas A&M and Texas A&M-Commerce in a great first half, back and forth between these two teams. 5 lead changes, and we look at the halftime stats there. You see Commerce shooting a much higher field goal percentage, but the Lady Buffs doing a nice job with some other categories. One of the categories that stands out is turnovers. They only committed 4 turnovers. The rebound count on the graphic there off just a little bit, as the rebounds at halftime, 24 for Texas A&M-Commerce, 25 for the Lady Buffs, and of the 25, 13 offensive rebounds. There you go. Thank you, Jamie. The category there, and that's one that Coach Prock knew was going to be very important. The Lady Buffs had to make sure that they rebounded well against a very athletic Commerce Lion team. The other thing that you look at, three-pointers, hasn't played too much of a factor. The Lady Buffs making 4 of 16. Commerce has only missed 1 of their threes, not taking many as they're getting the ball deep in the paint, but they are 3 of 4 from the three-point line. And in this first half, it's been Deani Robinson and Layla Lawrence that have paced Texas A&M-Commerce. Robinson, nearly perfect, 16 points in the first half, 7 of 10 shooting from the field, including 2 three-pointers that she made. The freshman Layla Lawrence, not too bad herself, 8 points, 4 rebounds. in 9 minutes and 10 seconds of play. And then Asia Smith has been fantastic off the bench. 8 points, 3 of 3 from the field for Smith. For the Lady Buffs, a lot of balance. Nobody in double figures, but Jayla Burgess with a nice first half. 9 points, 3 rebounds, a couple of steals. 6 points each for Olivia Lewis, Carly Machenbacher, and Lauren Taylor. For Lewis and for Machenbacher, they also have 7 rebounds to go along with the 6 points, and then give 3 shot blocks as well to Olivia Lewis. So a nice stat line there for the senior. 3 points from Haley Janssens, and Jillian Sowell, also a nice job off the bench, scoring 5 points on 2 of 4 shooting. The second chance points, 11-5 in favor of West Texas A&M. And again, biggest lead for both teams has been 8 points. WT led early in the first quarter by 8, and then Commerce led late in the second quarter by 8 points. 1 point lead. We'll take one final timeout, come back and start the third quarter action here from the First United Bank Center. You're watching Lady Buff basketball on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
Bud Light, proudly brewed.
In the heart of Texas.
But they're back in it.
All right, we get ready for second half play. And, KJ, we talked about this at halftime. How impressed are you that through 2 quarters against a very athletic pressure, full court pressure team in the Lions, that only 4 turnovers were committed by WT? That's an important stat.
They're doing a good job there. They're doing a good job hitting the offensive boards. They kind of waned there the last 5 minutes of the first half. Looked like fatigue was starting to set in, but they're playing very well. Twice they've started to look like, well, they're starting to lose distance. They're back within 1 point.
All right, we start this third quarter. Robinson loses the ball, and then Burgess just takes it away. Good steal. She'll get it out to Zam Roberts. Zam will go coast to coast, get the layup, and one. Draws the foul. Looked like a track meet there, as you had on the outside lane, Zam Roberts, on the inside lane.
Well, when Zam first got the ball, it almost looked like she was going to wait for her team to catch up and set up the offense, and then she got to midcourt, and it's like, wait a minute. I'm as fast as these ladies, and she took off.
Could not convert on the free throw, but with the layup, Roberts gives the Lady Buffs the lead again. 6 times we've had a lead change. And WT starts in zone defense. The shot missed, but a rebound on the backside by Shania Wright. She lost it for a second, goes out of bounds off of Zam Roberts. So again, the 3 players in the first half that did most of the scoring for Commerce: Deani Robinson, 16 points, and then Layla Lawrence, freshman post, had 8 points. Asia Smith had 8 points. A lot of different players that can put the ball in the basket here for Commerce. 3 seconds to shoot it. 3-pointer was partially blocked, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Good defense there by WT, and that's what's starting to frustrate at times Commerce, is when they can't get out and run and they have to stop and kind of go into the half-court set. WT's doing a good job defensively.
Well, they've had times in the first half where they were getting the ball in the paint. But WT has done a good job, as you say, of kind of shoring up that gap, and there's a 5th turnover.
And that's what you don't want to start against the Lions, or it'll be a feast. Layup missed, fortunately for WT, but Kernal with a strong rebound and a put back inside. Some toughness inside by number 10.
That whistle on Carly Machenbacher.
5 points for Kernal, but before that bucket there, she had not made a field goal. And you don't want to get her going.
Machenbacher with the foul. It's just her first. The Lady Buffs first of the half. And Kernal misses the and one.
So Commerce with a 1 point lead. Look at this tough defense up top by Deani Robinson. Two talented point guards going against each other with Zam and Deani. Lady Buffs will work the shot clock. Down to 6 seconds. Taylor takes a shot, partially blocked. Machenbacher pulls the rebound down, but she didn't get the shot up. It resets. Coach Burton upset, thought there should have been a shot clock violation. Doesn't matter because Commerce gets the ball out of the pack. Robinson goes down and hits another jump shot. She is impressive here tonight.
16 points. And we've got half a game to go.
Lead back to 3 for Commerce. Pushed up to 3, I should say. The shot missed by Zam. In transition, ball poked free by Taylor. Stays with Texas A&M Commerce. And shooting, I mean, the Lady Buffs can't have 13 more shots. There's a travel, actually. Didn't know if it was going to be a foul or a travel.
They got Olivia up in the air. I thought when she comes down, it's a foul, but before she came down, we had the walk call. Juliana Lewis.
So the Lady Buffs have taken 50 shots compared to just 37 for Commerce, but WT shooting just 32%. That will help right there. Three-pointer, yes, ma'am. Lauren Taylor hits it from the left corner.
Tied back up.
44-44. The one thing you knew coming into this game tonight is that Coach Proc's team was not going to be intimidated. They have played some of the best teams in the country this season and taken a few losses, but Coach Proc felt like that was going to serve them well as the season went on. Shot clock winding down. Three-pointer from Reve Payne, no good. So you get into conference play where you know you're going to see the likes of Commerce and Lubbock Christian, Cameron, some of those teams. WT competing very well tonight with one of the best in the country. Two-pointer was no good. Commerce gets out and runs. Lewis decides to pull it back out. And now Kernal will work a strong take against Machenbacher, but even better defense, and the Lady Buffs get the stop. Here's an open three, Zam Roberts. And I don't know if she meant to put that in off the backboard, but she will take it. Little magic there from Shazam. And a three-point lead for West Texas A&M, 47-44. Sixth three-pointer of the night for the Lady Buffs. Foul inside Kernal. That was going to be a layup if Burgess did not, or Taylor, I should say, did not come over and foul, and she did.
That's Taylor's first, Lady Buff's second of the period. Substitutions for Coach Proc. Haley Janssens, Taylor Williams, and Jillian Sowell return to the lineup.
Yeah, that's the thing. You test your conditioning out when you play Texas A&M Commerce because they don't run in spurts. They run every time.
Desiree Kernal misses the first of her two shots. It's two in a row she's misfired on.
The second one rattles in, and so that cuts the lead back to 2. And what you hope for is, as the Lady Buffs, if they can keep this game close, either with a lead or they just stay within striking distance of Commerce, and you get into that fourth quarter, you hope you can get the crowd electrified a little bit. Here's a three from the top, off the mark for Zam. And again, Commerce has only defeated WT once in the last 7 tries. Lawrence with a strong 2, rattles it in, got some contact. She has been impressive tonight. Layla Lawrence.
Picking up that whistle, her first personal foul.
Look at the replay. They go to her at the free throw line, and she goes right to the basket.
Jansen's just got too much body in there. Picked up her first personal, third team foul of the period.
Lead back to Commerce. Lady Buffs break the pressure. Zam will take it inside, miss the two. And we got a foul. They're going to get Lawrence over the back. Commerce had the ball and was ready to go down and try to go score. But Chet Martin, one of our officials, signals an over-the-back call against Texas A&M Commerce. Officials for tonight's game, should have mentioned that earlier, but Chet Martin, Jason Smith, and also Johnny Atwood. Great crew tonight. Lewis, they leave her wide open. And I mean wide open, so Olivia says, hey.
Why not?
Give me some RESPECT here. I'll knock down the three-pointer. And WT leads again by 2. That is the 7th three. Each team has actually 7 threes for the Lady Buffs, just 3 for Commerce. Commerce has made 7 free throws, but 3 three-pointers. Smith will drive against Sowell and draw a foul. It was 24 matched up against 24, and the Lions win that battle. Free throws coming for Smith. A very quick first step from Asia Smith.
She was 1 of 2 from the line in the first half, 83% on the year.
At the line, Asia Smith.
Splash on the first one there.
One shot.
Buffaloes host the Lions coming up. Following this game, we'll get started at approximately 7:30, and then Saturday afternoon, 2 and 4 p.m.
UT Tyler.
UT Tyler comes to town. First time we've seen them here at the First United Bank Center. Lady Buffs and the Patriots at 2 o'clock. Buffaloes and the Patriots at 4.
Good look from Sowell. Can't get it. There's Machenbacher with a rebound and a putback inside.
Of all the people inside grabbing that board.
It's like, KJ, those smaller dogs that don't think they're small. Carly thinks she's a Rottweiler, a German Shepherd. Plays like it. 52-50, West Texas A&M with the lead. 4:25 to play. We got an offensive foul, a push-off inside. The old hook call.
Roll.
So WT will get the basketball back, and we're going to go to the media timeout. 4:24 left in the third quarter, and the Lady Buffs lead it 52-50. Great conference matchup here tonight between these two teams. We're back after this full timeout on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Jenkins Doors and Windows began serving the Texas Panhandle in 1927, and we take pride in being a part of your neighborhood. We don't use false promises or gimmicks. We simply offer quality doors and windows at a fair price, and we stand behind every sale. Jenkins is family owned and operated, and proudly continues the traditions of quality and excellence that started over 80 years ago. Call us at 372-4336 or stop by our showroom at 820 West 6th and let our knowledgeable staff help you pick out the perfect doors and windows for your home.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. 4:24 to play here in the third period. Lady Buffs leading by a bucket, 52-50. Third period. Commerce 3 of 7 from the floor. Lady Buffs 5 of 12. Lady Buffs turned the ball over just 6 times in this ball game. They have forced 12 Lion turnovers. Rebounds fairly even, 31-30 Lady Buffs. But 16 of the Lady Buffs' 31 have come on the offensive end, 16 second chance points.
So we'll see if they can continue to hold up under this pressure, because Jason Burton says we need to turn it up. They go with some full court press. WT breaks it. Burgess takes advantage. Look at that move. She went up, hung in the air.
A pump.
And a nice finish from Jayla Burgess. That's the way you hang in the air there, sister. 54-50. WT up by 4. Kernal at the free throw line. Likes that matchup against smaller guard and Taylor Williams. They go right back to Kernal. She'll turn, take the left-handed shot. Good defense by Burgess, the miss. And a rebound by Janssens, and she nearly turned it over. That was close. Taylor Williams will pull it back and run some offense as Williams is in right now, giving Zam Roberts a break. Glad to have you along with us tonight here but for a great matchup between the Lady Buffs and the Commerce Lions. Williams, three-pointers no good, but Burgess with a strong offensive rebound. Gives another chance offensively here for WT. The spin move. The little baby hook, no good. Machenbacher, another offensive rebound. Back to Williams, no good. Burgess grabs the O board. This is just an example right now of one team outworking the other.
Yeah.
The shots are not falling, and Commerce gets a rebound, but what a nice job there, fighting, scrapping on the offensive boards by West Texas A&M.
And that's going to be Jayla's third personal, the 5th team foul against the Lady Buffs, and that puts the Lions in the double bonus. But you're right, that was it's not going to show on the scoreboard because they didn't get any points. But the hustle and the way they attacked the offensive boards there with 5 offensive rebounds on one possession.
Free throw off the back iron there for Asia Smith. The rebound count is close. It's 35-31. Lady Buffs out-rebounding Commerce by 4. But what's not close is the offensive boards. WT has 19 offensive rebounds, and Commerce has just 7. Second free throw was good for Smith. She continues her strong play tonight with 10 points in the game. She's got 10. Deani Robinson has 20. 2:45 left in this third quarter, and what has been a solid performance so far by West Texas A&M. They go inside to Lewis. She's triple teamed, loses the ball. Good defense by Commerce. They force a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with West Texas A&M, but that was a strong defensive triple team there. Lewis got the ball, and the Lions pounced. Just 4 seconds to shoot it. Got to be aware of that. Lewis will turn and not draw iron. Good defense there by Juliana Lewis.
Oh, look at this.
Out of the pack. Good luck slowing down Deani. I wonder if the track coach over at Commerce has tried to talk Deani into coming out and running the 100-meter dash. She could do it. 54-53. Lady Buffs lead by 1. Need a good possession offensively here. Lewis will drive, draw the defense. They move the ball around the perimeter, and it's Taylor that takes a 3. She missed it. And going over the back, Jillian Sowell, Coach Prock beside himself there as he was frustrated with the execution of the offense there, thought that was not where he wanted the ball to go.
And again, the Lady Buffs with 5 team fouls sends Desiree Kernal to the line, shooting twice. She makes good on the first.
Ties it up again, 54-54, so Commerce can take the lead if she's able to make this one. Too strong. Taylor flies in for the offensive rebound, and unfortunate play there for WT. She falls to the ground, and a travel is called. Coach Prock thought she was pushed. The ball will go back to Commerce. Taylor, tough player, just gets right back up. Sowell gets beat on the inbound play and gives up the layup. That was a good cut and a finish by Commerce's Olivia Russell, a sophomore from Auburn Hills, Michigan.
And the Lions retake the lead.
Kind of turning up the pressure here defensively. Lewis, double team, back to Sowell. That's a 2 if it goes, off the front rim. No good. The rebound by Lewis. And it leads to a look three, no good on the other side. Lady Buffs have gone cold. Yeah. Shots not falling. Commerce, 2-pointer in transition, in and out. Good look for Robinson. She's made most of those tonight. That one did not go. Roberts will go into traffic and draw a foul. Coach Prock really upset right now, talking to one of the officials.
That's her third personal foul.
You know, you can always tell when Coach Prock is upset because the color of his head just turns red.
Well, and the color of shirt that he's wearing tonight, KJ, just the passion and fire
he
shown
gets
from
into it.
And that's why we love him. A tough competitor. And that's what's so fun about this game on both sides. Yeah. Two really outstanding coaches with Josh Prock and Jason Burton. Zam continuing to struggle a little bit at the free throw line. Misses the first one. Needs to make this second one to cut it to 1, and she does. So this is shaping up to be a great finish. It's a 1-point game nearing the 1-minute mark at the end of the third quarter. Ball goes inside. Quick triple team, and a good idea because it looked like Simone James was getting ready to have a layup.
Olivia's fourth block of the game.
Shot clock at 13 seconds. Smith puts it on the deck, puts a 2 in the air and missed it. Good rebound by Lewis. The outlet to Zam. Olivia, another 3. This time hits the front rim, but Machenbacher's there for a rebound and a putback with the left hand. She got fouled and made it. So Machenbacher gives the Lady Buffs the lead, and she goes to the free throw line. And for Machenbacher, that is rebound number 11. So a double-double for Machenbacher.
Reve Payne picks up her second personal foul.
Can't get the free throw to crawl.
Carly with the double-double. You've got Olivia Lewis.
Yeah.
10 rebounds. She's sitting there on 9 points.
All right, Commerce with the basketball now in the front court, taking their time. This is one of the few times that they've shown a lot of patience here with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Now they'll drive. Shania Wright with a nice floater in the paint with 6 seconds left. Gives Commerce the lead again by 1. Zam, 2 seconds left. Got to put it up. And they're not going to get a shot off. Jansen's did not know how much time was on the clock. And so that'll take us to the fourth quarter in what continues to be a classic so far. 58-57. Commerce leads by 1. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action after this timeout from the First United Bank Center. You're watching Lady Buff basketball on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Bucks!
Jayberg Roofing has been protecting our community for 15 years. With more than 30,000 homes and businesses protected by our roofing work, we're proud of our ability to provide efficient, lasting solutions for your roofing needs. What makes us stand out from the competition is that we work for you with dedicated team members who guide you every step of the way. That is the Jayberg advantage. Quality, experience, fast scheduling, customer rewards. We have it all. Call Jayberg Roofing today for a free inspection. We are Jayberg Roofing. We are more.
Well, we head into our fourth and final period. 1-point game. A&M-Commerce leading West Texas A&M 58-57. The Lions for the game, 46% from the floor, 22 of 47. The Lady Buffs have taken 22 more shots, 22 of 69 for 31%. But the Lady Buffs have knocked down 7 3-pointers. 7 of 25, they're 28%. The Lions 3 of 6 from the floor. Lady Buffs out rebounding the Lions 41-35 as we start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, those offensive rebounds playing a big factor. There's a strong 2 inside. The Lady Buffs did not get the double team quick enough, and Simone James made them pay. 3-point lead for Commerce. Jansen's going to try to tie it, and she does. Knock it down, sister. We're tied 60-60, and that is for the Lady Buffs, the 8th three-pointer made in the game.
And this is our 4th tie. We've had 12 lead changes.
Commerce tries to get a 3 on the other side, off the mark from Shania Wright. And the rebound cleared by WT. The Lady Buffs lead the country in rebounds. It was 689. It's back-to-back games where they've had at least 20 offensive rebounds. That 2 from Jansen's, thought it was going in, just off the mark. But the hustle that has been on display tonight from WT has been quite impressive. Commerce goes inside to Kernal. 2-pointer is good. And so it's back-to-back possessions for Commerce where they go inside, the double team does not come, and you see what happens as a result. The Lions post players, so strong. Machenbacher open from the right wing. 3 is good, so they're heating up. Trading the 2s for 3s here at the start of the 4th quarter, and WT leads by 1. There's Reve Payne. She'll try a shot. Burgess denies it with a shot block. For the Lady Buffs, another 3. It is good. Lauren Taylor knocks it down this time. And Jason Burton wants to talk things over as his team giving up 3 threes to start this 4th quarter. It's a 4-point lead for the Lady Buffs. And we're back after these messages here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Well, the Lady Buffs with a flurry on a 6-0 run over the last 34 seconds. Talk about doing it quick, but that's what the 3-point shot will do. Lady Buffs with a 4-point lead, but still a lot of basketball to play. 7:58.
This has been just a great team effort by West Texas A&M. Machenbacher with 13 points and 11 rebounds. Lauren Taylor with 12 points to 7 rebounds. Jayla Burgess, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2 shot blocks. Zam Roberts, 10 points, 5 assists. Olivia Lewis, 9 points, 10 rebounds. Sowell, 5 points off the bench. And you knew it was going to take a total team effort by Coach Proc's team to knock off the number 2 ranked team in the country. Still got a long ways to go. But right now, got to be happy with what we have seen from the home team.
They hustle. And they hustle from start to finish. I mean, I'm sure this is one that some fans in Lone Star Conference looked at before the game and said, Lions are undefeated. They're ranked 2nd in the country. Lady Buffs are 9-7. Let's just chalk it up over here.
Good pass on a backdoor cut from Kernal to Wright, but Wright missed the layup. Kernal got the rebound. She couldn't get her shot to fall. And out of the pack, they put it down quickly to Lewis. She has her shot blocked. It's going to stay with West Texas A&M, I believe.
Yeah, good hustle there. Dorian Norris getting back there for the block because Olivia Lewis was floating open.
Yeah, looks like it.
She had no one there, and then Norris floated through and blocked the shot.
Good hustle by the Lions. Up top, Lewis forced that bounce pass in there, and it's tied up. Good hustle from Machenbacher just to wrestle the ball to force a jump ball because
Desiree Kernal had it.
Yeah, Lewis did not need to make that pass there. Too many yellow jerseys all surrounding Carly Machenbacher. Fortunate for WT, they keep the ball. 18 seconds on the shot clock. They keep it for a split second. Robinson jumps up in the air and tips it loose. You see Lions, they go 2-3 zone on the inbound. Well, now they'll go back to man-to-man, but they make it tough with their length and size inside. 10 seconds to shoot it. Zam penetrates. Now they move it around to Lewis up top. Olivia will spin, will put up a 2 and miss. Too strong on her attempt. In transition, Robinson tries a 2, and it's blocked by Zam Roberts. What a play there by Zam. And then on the follow, she was fouled. So WT's going to get the ball. Talking about all these post players getting shot blocks tonight, like Burgess and Olivia Lewis. Zam wants in on the action, and she gets her first shot block. Just such a good athlete at only 5'7". Roberts inside to Lewis, and Olivia had a chance. Ooh.
Motzenbacher comes up with the offensive board, keeps the possession alive.
Back to Burgess, who buries the 2. And we said this earlier, a lot of basketball still to be played. But if WT is able to get the upset win tonight, you're going to be able to go back, and Jason Burton is going to look at how many times did we give up offensive rebounds. Robinson tries a layup, misses it. Kernal gets the offensive rebound. Good one there for Commerce. She'll back down the defense and draw a foul. That one's going to go against Jayla Burgess.
Jayla Burgess with her 4th personal foul.
Burgess picks up number 4 there.
There's a look at it. She's one of the stronger players in the conference. See her back her down.
Got up in the air and made body contact. That's one of those that may or may not have affected the play, but it's hard not to make that call.
Well, the free throws in the first half, they were going in for Commerce. Right now, the Lions struggling in this second half. They're just 6 of 12. For the game, the Lions are 11 of 21 from the charity stripe. Second one is good for Kernal, and that cuts the lead back to 5, 68-63. West Texas A&M leading over the number 2 team in the country. Motzenbacher goes at Kernal. Shot is blocked emphatically. Whew. Kernal got up in the air there and threw it right back out of bounds. Look at this. And it's a strong take from Motzenbacher, but just a better defensive play.
Just an athletic block. Reset on the shot clock, though.
So they get it to Zam up top. Run some offense. Big possession here for WT. Roberts sets her feet, and the 3 is good. Yes, ma'am. Zam Roberts. This time she did not use the backboard, though, KJ.
8-point lead for the Lady Buffs. Ties their largest of the game.
Roberts with 13 points. Commerce tries to answer with a 2. It's missed. Back into the hands of Robinson. Her 2-point try is no good, and Lewis clears the rebound. They push ahead. What a pass from Zam to Janssens, but a smart decision to bring that one out. Didn't have anything there. And you're seeing this Lady Buff team now, Kent, playing with a lot of confidence. And you're also seeing for Commerce, they're in a situation they have not been in much all season.
Nice steal.
It was a good steal. Lewis tried to keep it alive.
Okay, so
they're going to say a shot clock reset, right?
I'm trying to read Chet Martin's body language, what he's calling there, because shot clock reset, you tap your head, but he pointed to center court.
Okay.
And they should get a reset, but I'm not so sure that it won't be a 20 instead of a 30.
You see this, she steals it, but then kind of taps it out to try to go get the ball, but the Lady Buffs hustled and got it back as Lauren Taylor tracked it down. And right now they're attending to Zam. This usually happens about once a game, right? Got a cut. Let's get a Band-Aid or some tape to go over the nose.
She proves she's human.
Yes.
Jason Burton pleading his case on why was that either not over and back or why was it not a shot clock violation, but it was obviously deflected by the Lions.
We have 5 minutes to play, and West Texas A&M trying to get a big conference win. A three-pointer on the right side miss. There's Motzenbacher. They simply cannot block her out. Janssens will try a 2. Missed it. This time, Commerce does get the rebound. Ripped away and racing to the other end and forcing a foul is Asia Smith. Nice play there for Smith. And the foul goes against Olivia Lewis. 4:44 to play, and this will take us to the media timeout. There's a look at that last play. Smith just took it by herself. And so we will have free throws for Texas A&M-Commerce. The Lions trail by 8, and we'll be back right after these messages here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. Don't go anywhere.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Buffs!
4:44 to play. Lady Buffs lead at 71-63. Lady Buffs on an 11-1 run over the last 3:47 defensively. They've held the Lions 0 for their last 7 field goals. Offensively, Lady Buffs with 11 three-pointers this year, the most they've hit all season.
Yeah, it has been a complete game for WT, but there's a reason why Commerce is 11-0, number 2 in the country. They are not going to go away quietly. They've cut the lead back to 6, 71-65. They're going to apply that full court pressure, try to get WT to speed up and turn it over. They have not done it much tonight, though, for West Texas A&M. Just 9 turnovers. Taylor open for 3 in the corner, no, and a good rebound on the backside by Kernal. Still a lot of time left in this one. They go inside to James. Turns to just a little bit of the hand on the wrist from Olivia Lewis. And that will send Commerce to the free throw line.
13 foul. Third team foul against the Lady Buffs. Third personal against Lewis. And if you're a Lady Buff fan, you don't want to see the Lions going to the line with the opportunity to score and the clock not run.
Free throws continue to be a problem, though, for the Lions. One more coming for James. Missed the first one. Gets the second.
Juliana Lewis returns to the lineup for the Lions, replacing Simone James.
Jansen, scary pass, gets it into the hands of Taylor, though. And now 20 seconds on that shot clock. Zam penetrates, passes. That went off of Lewis's hands, out of bounds.
And they called a charge on Zam after she made the pass to Olivia.
So even more.
Here we go. Take a look.
Not a good possession there for West Texas A&M.
Tried to make something and.
Nice job by Shania Wright to come over and take that charge. Lions trying to cut into that lead again. And another foul is called. They get Zam underneath. A lot of whistles here in this fourth quarter. Commerce will go right back to the free throw line. This will be free throws number 27 and number 28 for the game for Commerce, and that's been a big difference. Commerce has been more aggressive and, as a result, has shot a lot more free throws. WT on the other side, KJ, just 6 of 9.
And it's liable to continue because that was the Lady Buffs' 5th team foul, so the Lions are now in the double bonus for the final 3:51.
Both of them good there by Asia Smith.
What was an 8-point lead is now 3.
Pressure in the backcourt. Jansen's across to Taylor. Back to Zam, and they set up an offense, and now Lady Buffs need to see that ball go through the basket. Tightening up a little bit offensively, and a foul will be called trying to reach in and grab the ball. They're going to catch Dorian Norris with a reach-in foul. Her second personal. So it's going to be a baseline throw-in for the Lady Buffs, a reset of the shot clock to 20 seconds. You get this lead if you're WT, but you can't sit on it. They have to continue to be aggressive.
There's still too much time left.
And a turnover on the inbound. Taylor couldn't gather in the high pass from Roberts. On the other side, a two-pointer is missed. Block attempt by WT. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's going back to West Texas A&M. Honestly,
Jason Smith was the near official, and he didn't see it. He was looking
ball.
for help.
I thought the Lady Buffs had blocked it, but it must have gone off of a block and then off of a yellow jersey.
Well, the way Haley Jansen's was playing the ball, she was more protecting it, so she knew something we didn't.
Here's Machenbacher. She'll try a 2 and hit it. Soft touch there from Machenbacher, who has 15 points, 13 rebounds. The Lady Buffs lead by 5, 73-68. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to play. Robinson tries to draw a foul, misses it. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go back to West Texas A&M.
Lady Buff basketball. Jayla Burgess back into the game.
Was there contact here or not?
For Haley Jansen.
What color uniform are you wearing tonight?
If you're a Lions fan right now, you're answering as you're watching the stream. Yes.
That's a foul.
That was definitely a foul. They did not call it that time, and the Lady Buffs get it. They will call a foul there on Desiree Kernal as she was trying to knock the ball free and instead caught a little bit of Machenbacher.
That's Kernal's third personal, third team foul against the Lions.
They get it into Zam. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Lady Buffs have done a good job being patient, but also getting high percentage shots. Roberts will take a 3, no, and a good rebound for the Lions. They push ahead in transition. Robinson had her shot blocked. What a play defensively by Sam Roberts.
She timed it up perfect. Block shots at 5'7".
Man, look at this
and
hustle.
No foul.
First of all, you got to sprint back because Robinson's so fast, and then she goes underneath, prevents the foul, gets a piece of the ball. Lions keep it, and it's a bucket inside. Kernal with the 2-pointer cuts the lead back to 3. Under 2 minutes to play. Zam goes right at the defense and draws a foul. And she had that little fake. She faked the pass to the corner, which took the defender away. And that foul is the 5th against Kernal. That's a big loss for Jason Burton's team.
11 points. How about 11 rebounds?
Yeah, strong game for her.
Man. Lady Buffs need to hit their free throws, Lucas.
Yeah, you got it. If you're going to close it out against the number 2 team in the country, you better make your free throws. Roberts has a second one coming. Makes the second one. 4-point lead, 74-70.
Inside of 2 minutes to play.
Two-pointer, too strong. She missed it. Robinson did, and a rebound on the backside by Olivia Lewis, her 12th rebound. And then a 2-pointer for Zam. Watch out. It's a 6-point lead for West Texas A&M. Ball into the short corner. The Lions, a minute and a half to play. They're going to draw a foul. Shania Wright drove baseline, went against Taylor and Lewis, and drew the foul. Who they call it against? Olivia Lewis.
That's her 4th personal foul.
In case you're wondering, The last win for West Texas A&M against a top 5 opponent was February 22nd, 2020 in Texas A&M-Commerce. We were there, KJ, 58-55. Commerce Lions were ranked number 3, and at that time, they were a perfect 25-0. It's a 4-point game. Lady Buffs lead it with 1:20 to play. Pressure continuing to be applied up top. Machenbacher thought she was bumped. Instead, they call a jump ball, and Machenbacher is grabbing at her leg. You know how tough Carly is. There was some contact there. They play on. Machenbacher's going to have to come out of the game. The Lions are going to get the ball back. So a big defensive possession here.
Bumped knees or is holding her calf, Machenbacher.
Right inside. The bunny missed. A good chance there, good opportunity for Juliana Lewis, but it's like the ball slipped as it was going up from point-blank distance. Under a minute to play. WT up by 4. Going to take their time here, try to get a good look. They go inside to Lewis. Loses the ball. It's stolen away. Lewis collects the steal. Commerce has to push ahead quickly. Smith, some good ball handling. Passes back outside to Reve Payne in the corner. Smith will go at the defense again. Put up a floater. No good. Taylor Williams with the rebound. And then a quick foul called against Asia Smith. Stops the clock with 29.6 seconds to play. And it's free throw time here for WT. Can they close it out?
The Lions are now in over the double bonus as well. So imperative, Lady Buffs, knock it down from the free throw line.
10 blocks tonight for West Texas A&M as a team. It's the most that the Lady Buffs have had since January 12th of last year when they had 16 shot blocks against Oklahoma Baptist. And look who's ready to check back in at the scores table, Machenbacher. Free throw, that was huge. Taylor Williams makes the first one. The sub, Machenbacher, will come in for Williams after the second free throw was made by Taylor Williams.
Still just a 2-possession game with the 3-point shot, but Lady Buffs up 6.
Timeout called by the Lions. We'll step aside, be right back after this quick 30-second timeout. Lady Buffs lead by 6, and we're back right after this.
Now, welcome back. First United Bank Center, 29.6 seconds to play in regulation. Lady Buffs leading the second-ranked Texas A&M Commerce Lions 78-72. Lions ball on the inbound.
What an opportunity here if the Lady Buffs can close it out. Payne goes at Lauren. Taylor missed the layup. Lewis gets the rebound, and a foul will be called against Commerce. Juliana Lewis.
It's going to be Lewis's second personal. Olivia Lewis goes to the other end of the floor where she will shoot twice.
And so if you're WT, obviously you want to make these free throws, but defensively you got to apply pressure, guard the three-point line, but you don't want to foul and send Commerce to the line. Olivia Lewis makes the first free throw. One more coming, and it's up and good. We'll have a timeout here, another one by Texas A&M Commerce. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. 21 seconds to play, 8-point lead for WT. And, KJ, this would be, if they can hold on, early in Josh Prock's career, his best win.
Yeah, this will be a statement win. We go back to last week. The Lady Buffs played very well at Fort Smith. They played very well in Edmond against Oklahoma Christian. Those were decent teams, but they weren't great teams. Now you're playing a team that is being recognized as one of the best. It's not over yet.
No.
They've got to play smart defense. They cannot allow the Lions to score and foul in the process. No and ones. Don't let them have the three-point shot. You're up 3 possessions.
A deep three-pointer, too strong, and the rebound falls into the hands of Taylor Williams. Lady Buffs are going to pull this thing off tonight as Williams is fouled with just 10.8 seconds to play. And these were the top 2 rebounding teams in the conference, 2 of the top rebounding teams in all the country. And the Lady Buffs right now nearly have 60 rebounds.
Down the stretch, Lady Buffs defensively held the Lions 1 of 16 from the floor.
Williams has made 4 straight free throws, and that extends the lead to 10, 82-72. Buff Nation up on its feet. Going to count down the last 10 seconds of this one and enjoy a big home win over the number 2 team in the country. Wow, 4.5 seconds to play. The ball went out of bounds, so it's going to go back to West Texas A&M. And so for the last time in the regular season of playing Texas A&M-Commerce, the Lady Buffs are going to come out on top as they defeat Texas A&M-Commerce by the final score of 82-72. Win number 10 on the season for the Lady Buffs. And for Commerce, they hand the Lions, the Lady Buffs do, the first loss of the season for Texas A&M Commerce as they will fall to 11-1. A very talented Texas A&M Commerce team that the Lady Buffs could see obviously down the road in conference tournament and potentially in postseason play. Congratulations to Josh Prock and the Lady Buffs on a hard-earned victory tonight here at home in front of the home crowd. We'll take a quick timeout, come back and start the postgame show. Lady Buffs win it by 10 tonight. You're watching West Texas A&M basketball here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, the West Texas A&M University alma mater.
Joints begin to fail. It's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
I first rolled my ankle really bad, and then I had it. Days are built on mornings, and Whataburger is built on burgers. Mornings, burgers. Morning burgers? Yeah, all right. Good thing there's a burger made just for breakfast, topped with breakfast.
The limited time breakfast burger is back at Whataburger.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. Lady Buffs victorious tonight over Texas A&M-Commerce, getting the win 82-72. They hand the Lions their first and only loss this season. And in the process, the Lady Buffs pick up win number 10, being joined here on the postgame by Carly Machenbacher, one of the star players tonight for West Texas A&M. Her stat line, 15 points, 13 rebounds, also 3 assists, a couple of steals, a couple of bumps and bruises as well. Carly, this was a hard-earned victory. Your thoughts tonight on what is for Coach Prock and for your team the biggest win of the season so far?
I think the biggest thing is we played with pride tonight. A lot of times when we would get down or it would get hard, we would just kind of slip away and we wouldn't stay together as a team. And today we really fought back every single second, every possession. We played like it was our last. So I think that was the biggest factor.
One of the things that in talking before the game to Coach Prock, he said in a meeting that you guys had before the game, you talked about what is the identity of this team, and his term was tenacity.
Yep.
Would you agree with that?
I completely agree.
I think that could be your nickname, but this team has seemed to take that on tonight, and we'll look at these stats more later, but 26 offensive rebounds for the Lady Buffs. You had 9 of those, 9 of your 13 rebounds. But as a team, when you're getting 26 offensive rebounds, you're out-rebounding a very talented, very athletic Commerce team, 57-44. That's effort.
It's want. That's all it is. Some games we don't have it, and this game we showed that we can really pull together as a team if we really just fight.
Talk specifically, Carly, about defensively, what worked so well. It wasn't just obviously about rebounding. You were facing a very good offensive team, a team, in the first half, Deani Robinson couldn't miss. She finished with 22 points. But what were the Lady Buffs doing so well tonight defensively that held this Lion team down?
It might seem like a small thing, but communication.
Yeah.
A lot of times our talk is not there, or we're talking very quietly so our teammates can't hear, and listening. It goes both ways.
Okay.
If you tell someone to bump on the zone, you have to hear it to bump the next person around. So it's definitely a matter of talking and listening to each other was the biggest factor.
You guys were on the road last week and got 2 big wins, and so it looks like starting to play together, starting to really trust each other as a team. This is a huge win, but there's still a lot of basketball to be played.
Yes, sir.
So what is the look as you move forward for this team? What does this team believe they can do, and still a lot of basketball to be played in improvement?
That's a hard one. I think we know how talented we are.
Sure.
We know that we can play for the national championship and we can win it.
Sure.
It's just a matter of, like I said before, playing together and trusting each other that the other person is going to do their job and we're going to put it in the hole, I guess.
Yeah. Well, a great performance tonight from Carly. Again, 15 points, 13 rebounds. You and Olivia were going for the rebound battle there. She had 13 rebounds with her 11 points. Just so fun to watch in a complete team effort tonight. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll take a quick timeout, come back, and have the final stats for you, and also get you ready for West Texas A&M men as they'll take on Texas A&M-Commerce as well. Final tonight, Lady Buffs win it 82-72. We're back right after this.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
Jenkins Doors and Windows began serving the Texas Panhandle in 1927, and we take pride in being a part of your neighborhood. We don't use false promises or gimmicks. We simply offer quality doors and windows at a fair price, and we stand behind every sale. Jenkins is family owned and operated, and proudly continues the traditions of quality and excellence that started over 80 years ago. Call us at 372-4336 or stop by our showroom at 820 West 6th and let our knowledgeable staff help you pick out the perfect doors and windows for your home.
Baby shaking in the way, she shaking the flash like to see her face. And she looking like a snack, cute. Working bag on the way.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. Appreciate Carly Machenbacher joining us and talking about the Lady Buffs' big win. They win 82-72 tonight over the number 2 ranked team in the country. Again, last time the Lady Buffs defeated a top 5 team, it was also Texas A&M-Commerce. Got to go back a couple seasons ago when they did it on the road at Commerce. Tonight they were able to do it in front of the home crowd and put up so many good statistics. The Lady Buffs, as you look at that, obviously the three-pointers, huge difference, as WT made 11 threes and Commerce only made 3. The free throws were in favor of Commerce in terms of the attempts, 19 of 30 there for the Lions, 7 of 8 for West Texas A&M. Cannot talk enough about these last 2 stats, though. The WT Lady Buffs out-rebound Commerce 57-44, including of the 57 team rebounds for WT, 26 on the offensive boards. And then the last stat, huge for West Texas A&M against the pressure that Commerce put on all night long. Just 12 turnovers by West Texas A&M. On the other side, 14 for Texas A&M Commerce. Individually, for the Lady Buffs, a lot of good stats here. 5 players scored in double figures, led by points-wise, led by Zam Roberts, 16 points, 6 assists for Zam, a steal, and 3 shot blocks. The point guard, the 5'7" point guard, Zam Roberts, with 3 big blocks, 3 of the 10 blocks for West Texas A&M tonight. 15 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals for Carly Machenbacher. Olivia Lewis finishes with 11 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 shot blocks inside. She was huge tonight for the Lady Buffs. Jayla Burgess, great performance for the freshman from Tulsa. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks for Jayla. And also in double figures, and a great performance by Lauren Taylor. 12 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals for Lauren. Also getting in on the scoring mix tonight, Haley Jansen's with 6 points. Taylor Williams, 4 points, all on free throws, and they were huge late in that fourth quarter to seal the victory. 4 points, 3 rebounds for Taylor Williams. And Jillian Sowell off the bench scores 5 points and grabs 1 rebound. For Texas A&M Commerce, some great performances for the Lions as well. They were led by Deani Robinson. The lightning-quick point guard finished with 22 points and 4 rebounds to go along with 2 assists. 11 points for Desiree Kernal with also 11 rebounds and 1 steal. She fouled out late in the fourth quarter. Layla Lawrence, the talented freshman, 10 points, 5 rebounds, did most of her damage in the first half. Shania Wright scored 6 points tonight. Asia Smith, she was outstanding. 15 points, 3 rebounds on 3 of 9 shooting from the field. And Simone James also gets in on the scoring action with 6 points. Olivia Russell off the bench scores 2. So West Texas A&M gets a statement win tonight here at home. We will step aside and turn around and get you set for the WT men's game as they'll take on Texas A&M Commerce. Final tonight on the women's side. The Lady Buffs win it